Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. This week's cabinet meeting took place in the city of Sejong on Tuesday, widely known as Korea's administrative city. There, President Lee Jae-myung reaffirmed his commitment to establishing a second presidential office in the city as part of efforts to promote balanced regional development. Work on the presidential office is set to begin in the second half of 2027, with the goal of having the president begin working there by August 2029. A contract was signed last month with the firm behind the winning proposal, and the design is now being fine-tuned. Korea's exports have reached a record high for early August, heavily driven by a massive boom in semiconductors. The Korea Customs Services report on Tuesday says the outbound shipments from August 1st to the 10th stood at $21.3 billion. That is a 45.3% jump on year. Chip exports alone skyrocketed by 155.4%, hitting $9.95 billion. Semiconductors now make up nearly half of the country's total exports. Shipments to major partners like China and Vietnam saw significant growth, while exports to the U.S. experienced a slight dip of 0.2%. With exports outpacing imports, Korea posted a trade surplus of $1.8 billion, keeping the country on track to extend its winning streak to 19 consecutive months. The death toll from Colombia's powerful earthquake has risen to at least 132, with 570 others injured. Rescue operations continue after the magnitude 7.4 quake struck western Colombia on Monday morning, with its epicenter near San Jose del Palmar in the Choco region. At least 86 buildings have collapsed, while 188 people remain missing in Cali, one of the hardest-hit cities. The government has declared a national disaster and deployed hundreds of troops to assist rescue operations, while 7 airports have suspended operations. Authorities warn the death toll could rise further. Emergency crews continue searching through collapsed buildings. Korea's defense ministry says it will pursue a plan to temporarily relocate functions of Gwangju Air Base to other military airfields by mid-2028. Tuesday's announcement comes a day after President Lee Jae-myung ordered officials to make the site available as soon as possible for a planned semiconductor cluster in the country's southwestern region. The ministry also said it will work to minimize the impact on security and military readiness. Gwangju is also a joint South Korea-U.S. base where American air power can be deployed in times of crisis. The ministry said it will consult with Washington to speed up the return of land provided to U.S. forces Korea. As BTS continues its Arirang World Tour, North American cities are making special efforts to welcome the group. In the Canadian city of Toronto, part of a major street will be temporarily renamed BTS Boulevard. Landmarks will be lit in BTS's signature purple, and the city has proposed labeling the concert dates as BTS Weekend. In the U.S., Baltimore International Airport has set up a special welcome area for visiting fans. And revenue at nearby hospitality businesses and Korean cultural venues has surged, as more than 157,000 fans gathered earlier this month in New Jersey, and around 340,000 in Las Vegas in May for BTS concerts. BTS has also drawn support from global leaders, with Mexico's president hosting the group at the National Palace, and France's president sharing footage from the BTS Paris concerts on social media. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.